Hey guys, it's Aaron from ASG Motorsports, back again. We've got Mika here today with us with what appears to be the old Sally.
Sally!
So, originally you came to us with this car, but it had a dirty old CA18 that you guys had built at home and had to play with. And you'd been doing a bit of drifting with that car. All that was built at home with your family, correct?
Yep, correct. Yeah, me and my father built that car from pretty much the ground up since we got it, because we got it not running, so.
Yeah, cool. And then you ended up basically with a little CA18 turbo, upgraded factory 5-speed, which we know all about because you end up pulling it out about 3 times at one of the events.
Yeah, I know,
braking.
on the hill.
Yeah, and Joel helped you guys there try and sort that out at one meet.
And then it was broken.
And then it was broken, yeah. So that car is this car now, what we see today. So you came back a while ago with a new project and said to me, I'm going to put a 1J in a 350Z. Now, what happened to the 350? Because we did do that.
Yeah, it just wasn't me. I just didn't like it. It was too heavy and just like, you know, when you start something, it just didn't feel like me and what I'd started, if that makes sense.
You started this as a family project with your dad, and it feels more natural, I suppose, to go back to what you used to.
100%. And like, knowing that I built it like from the ground up the first time, seeing it sit in my shed was just, I didn't want to keep it in the shed.
So obviously Sally doesn't have a CA in it anymore.
No, it's a bit bigger.
I'm sure she's a bit happy about that.
She is.
So tell me about the name Sally. Where did you get the name Sally for this car?
That was actually on the way home when we picked her up. It was an S13 and me and my father were mocking like how people say, oh, Freddo the Frog or something. And we're like, oh, S13 Sally or Sally. And we're like, hang on, Sally. Sally sounds cool.
Yeah.
And then I went to the next track day, and before I knew it, everyone knew it as Sally.
That's cool. That's excellent.
And it kind of gives people a personality to like connect with the car, if that makes sense. Yeah, like
we've done with Hellraiser and a few other guys do. And I think it's a pretty cool concept myself. I like the cars having names because even as we grew up, like I'm a little bit older than you, but as we grew up with our cars, our cars always had names.
Yeah.
But obviously without photographs and social media and technology, the only people that knew about it was us.
And it was like our personal thing.
So we've done this package here for you. You went and got a engine from someone that you purchased a motor from. It needed a little bit more work, so you brought you brought it into us. So Dave and I have been through it. You know, Dave's a legend of the 2J and 1J stuff. We've been doing it, and I've been involved in the 2J scene since in the late 90s. I actually had the first full chassis drag car in Australia that ever had a 2JZ in it. So we've got a lot of these combos. I've got plenty of them in the Middle East that we've played with. So it's quite cool. I'm really excited about this little package for you. It seems to work. You've built it on a budget.
A very big budget.
You've also gone down that path which we discussed when you first started of seeking sponsorship. So,
yes, I know, which was...
So who's sponsoring you now? Who's come on board and helped you out?
There's a huge list. I'll start with you guys, ASG, Fat Pipes, Exhaust. Haltech do all the electrics in there. Go Fast Bits with the fuel reg and the wastegate, and Plasma Man with the big shiny.
Plasma Man do a really nice intake manifold, and we put a drive-by-wire throttle body on there for you too to keep the idle nice and stable and everything working sweet.
That's my favourite thing about the intake, the big shiny intake.
Yeah, look, they do great work, they really do. And look, you've worked on a budget. We've got some Aeroflow products in here. We've got an Aeroflow intercooler, and we use quite a bit of Aeroflow stuff here at ASG Motorsports as well. You've used some push lock fittings and that on the fuel system, turbo beanies, Aeroflow. So and we've done all the intercooler piping, and this time around I actually had to do it myself because our fabricator was away. So, but we've got that done, and now you've got what appears to be a pretty cool S chassis. That's going to have a considerable amount of power. Just today we've kept it under 30 pounds of boost. We're almost at 700 horsepower at the wheels on an E85 tune, all being managed and taken care of by the quality product that Haltech has helped you out with.
I know.
So, like this car, I think, how much did Sally make with a CA in it?
404. I remember I said to you, I want 400, and you're like, yeah, we'll get it there. And we sat there waiting for it to cool down, and you're like, there's your 400. Go out of here.
So now you've got a really probably a fairly stable package now. I like these engines. They're a good combo. when you keep them sort of under that 32 pounds of boost on E85, you should really be able to enjoy this car as a drift car now.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope to just get out there and like drive again.
A little bit more frontal weight over the front of the car will take a little bit of getting used to.
I'm a bit nervous about that because the back is so empty now. So I'm like, oh, I got a big engine, big power. I'm like,
another, you're literally nearly another 300 horsepower at the wheels.
That's crazy fun, but it's also a bit dangerous. Like,
so what we're sort of hoping for here is, with what we've done with you as sponsors, ASG Motorsports come on board, and we didn't come on board with you because you were the best drifter in the scene or because you were a female. It had nothing to do with that, and we've had this discussion before. It was because you're a family-based person. You came to us originally for a tune. I liked your family morals, the fact that your dad helps you out, your boyfriend's with you all the time, seeing your sister there laying under the car, helping you passing tools and stuff. And that concept is what ASG is about. So we're happy to be on board with you with that, and we wish you all the luck in the future, whether it takes you to a drifting career or it doesn't, and you're just enjoying this car. We're just happy that you're enjoying it. And we hope that you have some success this season with it.
I hope so too. Just ready just in time for some practice at the end of the year and then get into racing.
2024.
I know, I'm nervous, but it'll be so fun.
That's awesome. Well, look, I hope you have some great success with it. We'll get this car unbolted off the hub dyno here today, and you can get it on the trailer and get it home and enjoy it.
Yeah, get rid of it. Out of here.
Awesome. All right. Too easy. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.